In today's quick singing tips, I'm going to talk to you about sleep position and the voice. So yes, that might sound a little bit random, but we have to remember that our body is a whole system and our voice, our instrument, is part of our body. So I'm going to give you 3 things to consider when you sleep, and you never know, one of these might be really useful to help you to connect to your body and therefore connect to your voice a little bit more. So 2 of these things are postural, but the first one I'm going to talk about is acid reflux. Now, reflux is something that affects so many people. However, as singers, if we have reflux, which is when your stomach acid comes back up the esophagus, it can spill up and over into the area around the vocal folds, which can cause irritation. If you want to find out a little bit more about this, you can check out my video, Acid Reflux and the Voice. So in order to minimize reflux at night, which is often when it tends to be at its worst, what you can do is elevate your head. So this means that your stomach is down here, head up here, and therefore it's harder for the stomach acid to go back up the esophagus. So people often tend to just layer up, add extra pillows, but this puts your neck in a really funny position. So there are a few things that you can do. One thing is raising your bed head. You can do this by putting bricks or paperback, hardback, thick chunky books under the legs of your bed. I did this in my old flat and it was really great at getting rid of some of my reflux. The only thing was that it did then make my bed head kind of lean forward a little bit, and since moving we've got a lovely new bed. So therefore I have purchased a wedge pillow, which is great as well. I'm going to show you some pillows today. This is not an advert for pillows, but they can be really useful. So the wedge pillow, as you can see, is just fatter at the top, and I'm showing you my bed on my yoga mat today, obviously, instead. And it's really great. You just put your normal pillow up here, lie down, and then your spine and the rest of your posture isn't affected. Whereas if you had all of these pillows, then it might be, oh, it's really comfortable. This is memory foam as well, so it molds to the shape of your body. And you can see it's nice and long, so it just helps you to stay aligned, but you're elevated so that the reflux doesn't affect you so much. So I would really recommend trying it. Start off with some books first of all, see if it helps. I don't use this all the time, it's just when my symptoms are worse, and it's really, really helpful. And the next 2 things to think about are postural, the way that we sleep. I'm a terrible sleeper, and sometimes I find when I do get to sleep, it has to be in this comfy position, which used to be like this. And I would wake up with such a sore neck and achy shoulders. Now, if you do have achy shoulders, achy neck, tension up there, it's so close to the larynx. Lots of these muscles are interconnected in the area. So a little bit of tension here is going to really affect your ability to voice freely. So again, you just need to think about the setup of your pillows, and this is personal for everyone. So explore whether you need more pillows, less pillows, the comfort that you have when you sleep as well. Just be mindful of your shoulder position if you sleep on your back or your side, particularly how this feels. I've got another pillow for this, which again, I heard about through lockdown, people talking about on the radio about what had made them feel old during lockdown, and someone mentioned an ergonomic pillow. So I'd never heard of it. I Googled it and I was like, that is what I need. So it's got 2 ends, one slightly larger. So the larger one is for if you sleep on your side, and this smaller edge is for if you sleep on your back. And basically it sets you up, your neck up in the best alignment for your spine. And again, it's memory foam, so it molds to the shape of you. And I found instantly from using this pillow that it just meant that I couldn't put my shoulder up when I was sleeping. Instantly, I felt like this was, you know, naturally how I wanted to sleep, rather than this like I used to. And yeah, it really helps the avoiding neck, shoulder tension. But again, you could do this with pillows, playing around, maybe staggering your pillows a little bit, because if you have too many pillows, it's going to push your neck up. Maybe if you just have one thin one or you don't sleep with pillows, the opposite way. So just thinking about the height of your pillows to minimize any neck and shoulder tension, particularly in the morning. And last one more postural thing, and I know I've been talking about my experiences a lot, but hopefully it can help you. So lower backache. They often say that when you get older, you start to experience lower backache. I mean, I've experienced it quite a few times just when I've woken up in the night and felt that little pinching feeling. And I was like, why am I feeling this? I do a lot of yoga, I'm quite active. And I realized it's because I was sleeping very twisted. Another one of my sleep positions. So I'd basically end up in this like yoga twist like this. And again, if you fall asleep, it can be quite comfortable, or if you're holding a posture. If you fall asleep like this for a few hours, it really means that your pelvis can be tilted in a way that you don't want it to be, to an excess, and just putting your spine in not the most comfortable position. A way to rectify this is to have the knees stacked on top of each other. And again, to keep them in the best alignment, when we tend to stand, we have our legs hip width apart. We might want our legs a little bit further apart. So you can use a cushion or a pillow. I used to use just a normal little small cushion for this, and it was great. Just a normal pillow as well. Or you can get a memory foam one, which is shaped a little bit more to be comfortable in between your legs. So you just place it there, and then you go to sleep. And again, it's great because it's just impossible to arch your back or get in that twisted position that you might be. If you wake up, you have lower backache, and then you come to sing, you may find that it's harder to get the body in alignment, and you may find that you're struggling to get a bigger breath because your alignment is compromised and therefore your breathing system is compromised. So it's just something to be aware of. So if you are waking up, you're feeling a lot of neck tension, a little bit of a twinge in the lower back, consider your sleep position. Of course, if it's bad and it really is affecting your daily life, go to your GP, of course, or healthcare provider. But just see if you think that that may be impacting your voice. If you think you are suffering from reflux as well, see if elevating the bed head helps, and then see if that has a positive effect on your voice as well. So let me know if any of these might have helped for you, and thanks for watching Quick Singing Tips.